What's up, guys? We're gonna talk about what's next for Hot Shot. I think Hot Shot gonna do make a change. Let's see who comes up in here. If anybody. What's going on? And I'm pulling up my other one so I can see the chat. We're gonna talk about what's next for Hot Shot. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? I'm glad you came in, buddy. I'm gonna make a little change and we're gonna talk about it, I think. So I'm gonna wait maybe another 20 seconds and what's up, Trucker Steve and PA? Appreciate you guys coming in. You're at the house. I'm down here in Alabama. I'm getting ready to go up in that nasty weather of Chicago on Monday. Somebody forgot to check the weather before they book some loads, being this guy. So, what's up, Vincent? Gear Grabber, Mississippi. Oh man, it's cold everywhere, Nittany Lion. Cold everywhere. So, what's up, Mevo? Alright, so I have been running over the road in this pickup truck for the last 6 months since I started my authority. California, you know, everywhere. We go everywhere. Well, I got an email about some short, local, dedicated routes. You know, and I watch Jeffrey Lake a lot. And I know that he runs... Now, we are in different sections of the industry. But numbers are numbers. Numbers don't lie. So, I've been running some numbers and... You know, it may make sense... You know, because I live right in the middle of pickup and drop off. It's literally 80 miles one way, 40 the other. So I think we're going to try to do the local run. You know, gross less, net more. It's possible. You know, with my fuel bill and all that is through the roof. So I think the local what's the email, Jeff? But yes, I will definitely do that. Yes, I will do that. I analyze a lot, but it's always better to have two people. I'll go to your website. I can get it off your website, right? I believe. So, and what, alright, yeah, I'll do it as soon as I get off here. What's bringing this change, is 6 days a month home with the wife and 5 kids. They don't mind, they're not complaining. I mean, yeah, they'd always want me home, but, and sometimes you just get burnt out over the road, you know? So, I'm thinking that we're going to do some local-ish runs. The problem is, I'm over the road. I love the freedom. I love what I do. I love my wife and kids more, but I love what I do. Just the freedom. All right, Jeff, thanks. I will see you around, and I will definitely do that. So, you know, we're going to have Breakfast of Champs. Vincent, I don't know how they pay. I want to say it's like 2 1/4-ish per thing. But what you do is you go into your local Copart of pickups, and well, not as much as I used to, but do a lot of pickups and drop-offs for Copart, and I've seen, every time I go there, I see them, you know, with a thing, with a sign up saying that they're hiring. So I honestly don't know, but I know your best bet would be to start with your local, you know, with the local Copart or IAA. You know, I do very well over the road. Nittany, the fuel has been a big thing. As I tell everybody, I am cooking dinner right now, so I am paying attention to you guys. And then we're gonna have an appetizer. So I hope you guys don't mind me eating appetizer and dinner of a trucker. My fuel bill is astronomical. I am paying right now around $4,500 a month in fuel. But realize I've ran 15,000 miles in the last 2 months. My truck has 29,757 in 2 months and 2 weeks. So hot shot runs. And locally, I believe I can cut it in half. I don't know what this truck is going to do in the local stop and go. You know, another problem is I live in DC. Pickup is in New York area. Drop off is in Baltimore area. Maybe you East Coast truck where there can get so well Mevo, I do very well for myself, but you gotta remember it costs money to make money, and as I just said earlier, you can gross less and net more. It is possible. I happen to love the open road. I love it. Don't mind sleeping in my pickup truck. I mean, the meals could be better sometimes, but I'm cheap and frugal. I would rather send money to my wife and kids, you know, and eat my cereal, noodles, and noodles. But it would definitely be a change, you know. But yes, fuel is through the roof for me. I get about 9 miles to the gallon loaded. 8.5 to 9. You know, and with that money that I'm making comes a lot of sacrifices. If everybody that emails me, I always tell them, be ready to sacrifice. Like I said, make sure your wife and kids are ready to sacrifice. I have one that still gives me a hard time, my youngest. But yeah, she's I don't know if she's getting used to it, but she's accepting it. But it's hard to explain this to a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I think you made him mad.
Oh, that brings me to a great point. You guys getting into hot shotting. There is tons of guys out here that do not Mevo, I have a pilot fleet card, gets me 14 cents off. But I'm gonna look into the BP. Now that you said that. But it's it's hard to get into a lot of them places. But anyway, see this? It's a CB. It is very important, and useful out here. I just ran about 60 miles that I didn't feel like running. Sometimes you have to do that. And it just so happens I hooked up with another guy on the radio and killed the time. I didn't even, I was here. So, you know, from looking at these numbers, I do believe that there is money in local. There's a lot of money in over the road too. So it's all about what you like to do. So I may do both. I may mix it up. I don't know. We are researching signing trucks on. I may be getting a 6 car for myself, a 5 or 6 car, and then maybe hiring a owner operator to run this truck. So you know, there's a lot of growing and expanding and changes. 2018 is going to be a big year. I forgot to tell my wife I stopped. So you guys chase your dreams, and don't ever let people say you can't do them. So yeah, we're considering the like I said, the local market. We are just you know, always open to change. Markets change, lanes change, and the biggest problem is I don't have a lane. My lane is the United States. Like, I wanted to go home this weekend. Yeah, I only left Tuesday. No, Vincent, this local I'm talking about, it's a local dedicated route. So I will pick up in Newark, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, up in that little area, and deliver in Baltimore. They have 3 years worth of work. Picking up lease returns, taking them to auction, or repos, taking them to auction, and then they also have return loads of new Chevys going back to New Jersey. So that's the only way I would consider it, is loaded both ways. I've looked at it to where I could run the New Jersey, because I don't have my TWIC card yet. So I could run the New Jersey cars. Is that too loud for you guys? When I put my window down, do you guys hear that? Or are you still good? Anybody? Is the truck louder than me? Mevo, it doesn't quite work that way, sir. There is no cheap fuel right now. There's just not. And I had an auxiliary tank, but the problem, like I said, I go where the money's at. If I stayed out of every land that had that, I wouldn't get ready to. I'm getting ready to go to over 26,000, which means I have to file IFTA. And IFTA, it doesn't matter where I get fuel. IFTA is a fuel tax for every state you run in. So it's always a write-off. So, you know, it's not we're just talking about Intel, Auto Intel. What is it, Jay? Put it up there. I'm sorry, buddy. Whatever. Subscribe to Jay's channel. Auto Intel, Auto Transport Intel, something Auto Intel. Come see us on Tuesday. I'll be there. So, yeah, you know, this is kind of just a little live session about what's going on. But fuel prices are not something you can run from. You can't not run a lane because of fuel prices. Like, I do a lot of Midwest work, and fuel's not real cheap out there, but where the fuel is up, the rates are usually a little bit higher. But now you need to search for rates. Like, my central dispatch doesn't show me cars under 60 cents a mile unless I get desperate and look for them. So, yeah, that's about it. Looks like we're dwindling down here. I mean, but yeah, so I may be doing local dedicated routes. Give me some more home time and see what I can do with fuel prices, and not fuel prices, but overall cutting out some cost and maximizing my miles. I did pretty good this week with rate per mile. I only ran 1,600 miles this week, and that's usually not me, but did all right. So trying something new in this industry, you always got to be open for change. You can't be set in your ways. Change. Speaking of, look at the ELDs. Boy, did they change some stuff. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep giving you guys the knowledge I got. I got a good video coming up. If you have not checked out that pre-trip, check that out. I wake up at a truck stop 98% of my days, and I can count on one hand how many guys I see. How many guys do that pre-trip? And they're the ones you see along the road. Thanks, Mevo. So, you know, it's the little attention to details and preventative maintenance that can save you money, time, and heartache. I can, like my tire. Oh, you guys seen it, like the tire. I knew to look for that, so I knew when I seen it was down, I knew to get it fixed before DOT seen it. And then I had to fix it there where there's no mechanic, pay for roadside, or change my tire and have a violation on me and all that nonsense. So it's all preventive maintenance, guys. So yeah, just keep watching, subscribe, hit the bell. If you like the video, like. If you don't like it, dislike it, just hit something. If you're watching this on the replay, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and the thumbs up. But yeah, I am in Alabama, north of Montgomery, south of Birmingham. On 59, I pick up a 15 Corvette in the morning. Did not want to load a $70,000 car in the dark. May have some height restrictions. So I am headed to Chicago, unfortunately. Going to Chicago. I did not check the weather before going and booking these loads. So, lesson learned, check your weather, guys. I personally don't mind driving in the snow ever, but I don't really like loading in it or unloading, but I get to pull a $1,000 Corvette off in the snow. Well, it would be alright. That may be a video for you guys. Hint, hint. So, yeah, just keep coming. Snowing in Kentucky. How much snow y'all supposed to get, Mevo? I think I got it. Don't I have to go close? Tennessee was a mess today. Did you guys see? Ohio. Which one? Kentucky or Ohio? What are you talking about, Cletus? Which one you talking about, man? Oh, and I think I'm supposed to get back to... I think I'm supposed to get back to you, ain't I, Mevo? If so, I will give you a call or an email. If I was supposed to get back to you, call me tomorrow. You got my number. You know where I be. So, yeah, that's... We'll be running. We pick up at 9 tomorrow. Yeah, about that. So, yeah, so we pick up at 8:30 and then we're on the road till we get this Ranchero off. So, yeah, we're just out here getting our hustle on, guys. So, if you guys, a neat little trick, I think somebody asked me this and I might as well, I'll talk about it. Well, I just left Tuesday. So I may be home next Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. I was trying to go home today, but the load said you're not going home. There was no loads headed out of Alabama, Pensacola area to where I needed to be. There was some to Connecticut. I'm not going to Connecticut. I don't want cars sitting on my trailer, you know, and stop home in the middle. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, we're going to Chicago, and out of Chicago, I can usually find a decent load headed back home. So that's the plan. You know, we just bought a house, so I need to get it home to help the wife before she goes berserks. Vincent, I used to. I drive through there every now and then. Yeah, Mevo, I will. Yes, I will do that for you guys. But here's the issue. I have an Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Vincent, yes and no. I do, but I don't. I have a buddy that is out of Jamestown, North Carolina, Greensboro area. I work with him all the time. So if I have a car that needs to come out of there, usually I have him do it. I mean, if he's busy, I will go get it, but I have a group of guys that help me also because I can't get to every car. I get so many phone calls and emails, and you just can't get to them all. So I got a group of guys that help me out and run cars for me, and I run cars for them. But Mevo, as far as booking loads, I don't like Jay. He sits down and he books loads. I look at my board over a whole day. You know, I find one here, I find one there. You know, I am not having other loads because I said, no, one way or the other, I can make it work out. But because I don't haul them so quote unquote cheap, I can't sit down. I mean, I may get lucky every now and then and just find a real banging load headed somewhere. But what I do is I get a staple car. I call it a staple car, pivot car, whatever you want to call it. And that's usually an 80 to 90 cent a mile car. Usually, and sometimes it's the longest one. So, that's it's kind of an unorthodox way of doing it, but I'll do a video on it, show you guys what I look for. I'm also going to do a video on my Carshipio, but and me putting my stuff in there. You guys, it's very important when starting out, get an accounting system together ASAP. I failed to do that, and it's luckily I had Central to kind of back me up, but it wasn't like it's supposed to be, or like I thought it should be. So get into the accounting part. My authority's only 7.5 months old, so your first 6 months you can't. A lot of those big guys won't let you sign up till you're 6 months old, and or have 20 reviews, whichever comes first. They don't like just anybody hauling their freight. So I just got on to Metrogistics, RPM, Central Dispatch. I started my company off of U-Ship. So a lot of guys don't believe in that. They think it's the worst thing since sliced bread, or the worst thing, but I built my company on it. So I use Central. Cars Arrive is I love working for Cars Arrive. They're so easy. You can self-dispatch. I can go on their website right now, pick a car I want it, click the button, boom, it's mine. They send me an email. So Central and Cars Arrive, I'm trying to get away from relying on Central as much. Ever since the ELDs came out, it may not have anything to do with ELDs, so don't get it twisted. But I've been burnt for $2,200 since December 20th. I got another one going on right now. So you guys got to be on top of your accounting, because if you're not, these dispatchers will not call you and tell you, hey, we haven't paid you yet. It won't happen. Well, I'm sorry, some will. Very few will. I had one call me the other day, and they sent me my check, and I forgot all about it. So, sometimes you just get that busy and forget. I didn't miss nothing, did I? So, yeah, I got Cars Arrive, Central. Like I said, I don't use U-Ship anymore, and I'm on Metro. I haven't used Metro. RPM used them once. I think that's about it. Pretty sure. And also get a printer in your truck, guys. I lost a load yesterday because my printer was broken. I didn't have one. So, yeah, it's little stuff like that. But all right, guys, I'm going to. Been on here about 30 minutes now, so I'm going to get ready to tuck it in. I got to put my accounting paperwork in. You guys have any questions or anything you want to chat, you got my email. Mevo, some like Cars Arrive, Metrogistics, a lot of the bigger guys, they want you to use their BOLs, their bill of ladings. So if you don't have a way to print them out, you can't use bill of ladings. Like the car yesterday, it was required that I show up with 2 BOLs in my hand. If I didn't have them in my hand, I couldn't haul the cars. So I lost the cars. I just wasn't able to do the cars because I didn't have the proper equipment in the truck, is what it comes down to. So, I mean, yeah, I probably could have done that. I don't know how that whole TransFlow system works, but some places just, there'll be stretches of 50 miles without a truck stop before I realized that it was too late. But for me to have I went to TransFlow before and asked them, and nobody knew how to use it, and I don't know how to use it. So I guess that's what you're talking about. No problem, Vincent. You guys got my email. If you have any questions, email me. A lot of guys do. And then when you email me, I'm driving and can't talk, I'll send you, if that's what it comes down to. Mevo, I got all that. You need to physically have the piece of paper in your hand. Physically, pieces of paper for some of these guys. It's they don't want that. They want pieces of paper. So I have more devices, and man, I got phones, tablets, computers, everything. Some of them are complicated. The big ones are just complicated. That's how it is. But they're the best pay. You're going to get paid. Their rates are good usually. I mean, and sometimes you'll go to auctions and you need gate passes. Some of them you can email, some of them you can't, So it's just good to have. I mean, for $40, $45, it's, even if you never use it, $45, it's good to have. So, alright guys, I'm going to get up off of here. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button. Let me get at least one like. At least one, guys. Come on. I'll give you my info. Give me your likes. Yeah, so there we go. Whoever just did that, thank you very, very much. The likes actually help me. It gets my content out there, and it helps other guys like yourself that hasn't stumbled across me as quick as you have. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here. If you guys need anything, you know how to contact me. I'm gonna pack it in for tonight. I will see you next time. Hotshot Dave, we're out. Keep an eye out for the videos, guys. Appreciate you.